Just the day that you got the notification that you're going to be eligible this year, what was that moment like?
It was very shocking because it happened really, really fast. And it was actually after practice, and Coach V was calling me, and I didn't see the call. And she called one of my roommates and was like, "Hey, where's Brooke? Tell her to call me." So when I called her, she was just like, "I got big news for you." And she told me we were both very excited. All of the coaches called me, and they were very excited as well. It was a good moment, but it was also a moment that was just like, okay, yeah, it's time to get ready.
I mean, had you given up hope that would be a possibility this year?
Yeah, no, we were really expecting for me to get cleared, but it happened really, really fast. Like when we sent it in, I was expecting maybe like 3 weeks, a month maybe, and they got it cleared within like a week. So it was very quick. So, but we were excited though because I really wanted to play this year.
Okay. I mean, did you, when you first got here in the off season, I mean, did you still approach the year like you were going to play this season?
Yes, I did, but I was more so of like trying to help prepare the team. I still wanted to make sure I was working on my game as well, but I was also more so of like being more passive, just trying to learn the system. And I was just taking my time, more so of, going to every practice, trying to learn as much as I can. I was more so of just taking my time, trying to ease things in. But once I got the news, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I gotta, watch film every day, get more shots up every day. It just was a bigger adjustment than what I had been doing.
So how do you feel like you're fitting in?
I mean, I think I'm fitting in really well. Us guards, we're doing a very good job, if I should say. Our post players, they're getting the hang of things. They're doing really well as well. I think it's a good mix, and I think we're going to be something special. So,
Um, where will we see you play at mostly this year?
I'm going to be a combo guard, so probably 1, 2, and 3. You will see me there a lot this year, but mainly at the 2 and the 1 and 2.
In a year where you have COVID and people can be missing from practice, missing from games at a moment's notice, do you have to learn some new positions or at least be prepared to move to a different spot just based on what the roster looks like on a certain day?
Yeah, we've already been really prepared for that. I meet with Coach V every Tuesday, and we discuss, the possibilities. And she makes sure us as point guards, our main job anyway is to direct and put people in their correct spots. So as a point guard, you should know all the positions anyway. So if you happen to be in that spot, it shouldn't be a big change. You should know it just by knowing the plays. So that's part of our job is just knowing every spot and knowing where everyone should be, what they do. So if we would have to play that position, it wouldn't be such a difficult thing to do.
What have you learned about your teammates since you got here and kind of what stands out about what they may bring to the table this year?
Um, what I learned about my teammates is that they're very observant. They're very observant. Like they really buy into detail and listen to Coach V, which was a big change coming from the SEC. I think she really teaches a lot, which is a big difference coming in. We more of relied on our athleticism and just being talented, where Coach V actually understands that we're talented and athletic, but she also teaches and understand fundamentals are important and just teach basketball. So I think that's a big difference here, and with my teammates, they just really understand that and they grasp the fundamentals and just the little things. So
Thank you.
Joe or JD, would you have anything for Brooke?
Sure. Yeah. Hi, Brooke. JD Arland here. Just kind of expanding upon your last answer, you said some of the biggest differences between the SEC and now playing, or at least practicing, the Big Ten was athleticism. What other changes have you seen from the SEC to where you are now?
The SEC, when I was there, it was mainly about just athleticism and talent. Here, there's a lot of plays. There's a lot of it's more basketball in a sense. Like I think just the difference for me has the biggest adjustment is actually learning. Like when to take this shot, when not to take this shot. Who to get involved. When in the SEC, if you can score, that's just you just score. It doesn't matter if it's a bad shot, good. You just scored. And I think that's just the difference. They don't allow us to play wild in this conference from what I can see from watching film. It's very physical. Where in the SEC, they protect us a lot more. They don't really allow a lot of the bumps and things like that. But it's not really much of a difference. It's very competitive, same as SEC. Very talented, same as the SEC. But I think that's the biggest difference from, my school is just the learning aspect and just understand that there's a lot of options, a lot of plays that Coach V gives. So it's really key to pay attention in practice. Practice isn't all about just shooting and dribbling. It's actually like practice. Where in the SEC, it was not as much.
Great answer. Thank you. So I noticed just kind of reading your bio that you had your career high against South Alabama. Obviously, you played basketball in the state of Alabama quite a bit. Now, your new team here at Purdue, you're going to open against an Alabama State school. So I guess what message would you send to your teammates as they prepare to take on that opponent? And I guess what's the key to playing basketball against a team from the state of Alabama?
Every game, our mindset should be to kill whoever we're going against. And from Alabama or not, my mindset is the same, is to beat everybody and give my all every game. I never played North Alabama, never really heard of them, honestly, but just because they're from Alabama, I definitely want to, make a bigger statement and try to blow them out the gym just to send that message to the whole state of Alabama. But I don't really have anything against North Alabama. I don't really know them or anybody on the team, but just because that's where Auburn is, I would still want to, beat them down real bad. So.
Absolutely. Hey, that's all I got. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.